everybody! Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong, and I'm a broken shell of a human being. No, just kidding. It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I can't sugarcoat it. I would love to put a positive PR spin on this. Folks, we've got the trapezoid of doom pattern, okay? It's one of the most negative patterns that you can even encounter in Mahjong Soul, but you know what? I got a good head on my shoulders today. Mental health is doing a little bit better than yesterday, and so we're going back into the Jade Room. As we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the Zhong lately, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Bam! Big Whooper writes, Happy Pride, Yusong. Thanks for building a welcoming community. Happy Pride for everyone. It's the start of Pride Month. We're a few days in because the backlog. Thank you so much for the kind comment. And I hope everyone's having a good Pride Month. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons at the start of today's video. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody doc, our Riichi Mahjong strategy docs that I myself have written, and my blog posts. But the blog posts are free. But anyway, thank you so much for everyone who's joining me on Patreon. The Escape Guy, welcome to the Patreon. I greatly appreciate it. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there, and it allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. So for your support, I'm eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Folks, we're playing Mahjong. I'm telling you, I'm locked in today, okay? I'm gonna try my absolute best to not shadow box. I'm gonna try to do my best to play every game of Mahjong like it's its own entity. You know what I mean? Like, I can't play every single game of Mahjong in response to the previous game that I just played. So even though in the previous game, I genuinely, Jesus tapped me on the shoulder and was like, Psst, hey bud, I need you to fold this hand, and I ignored that signal. I genuinely ignored that message. We can't just, like, if we have a ready hand and it's a decent weight, I'm not gonna throw that away either. You know what I mean? I can't just continually play the last game that we played. We gotta treat it like its own special thing. So that is the goal for today. A lot of 5 of circles and 4 of circles have been thrown, but you know what? That's absolutely okay. It's not like I'm getting tsundere with it. It's not like I wanted a 4-5 shape in the circle suit. Baka. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I was looking at the match history before, and I was like, yeah, there's no way, like, there's no one that I could pin this on. There's no donkey on which I can pin this tail. I am that donkey. You know what I mean? We're suffering from, I mean, the opposite of success right now. We're just kind of, ooh, okay. I'm going to cut 8 of circles here. We could still get Pinfu with this hand if we draw into a 7 of bamboo right now. I think this is making the best out of a bad situation. You want to know what's a secret nut draw? The secret nut draw, or the SND as it were, is a 6 of characters, right? 6 of characters, not only is it the Dora tile, but it is, it will allow us to go for that 6-7-8 mixed triple sequence. It might even allow us to get all simples, right? We could get Tanya on top of that. Left Lord is going to call Riichi. I remember when I was able to call Riichi. It was a long time ago, you know? Back when gas prices were lower, back when it was a simpler time. It's okay. If they're going to sumo right now, at least I'm not sitting in the dealer seat, right? At least I'm not paying out the bozo penalty. I could fold this. I absolutely could fold this. Am I scared? Yeah, of course I am. How scared am I? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to cut the 8 of circles. This hand, we were talking a big game, but we couldn't guarantee the Dora or the Sanshoki. It was just, you know, all of that was under the pretense or under the prerequisite of no one else calling Riichi, no one else going at it with an ostensibly good hand. You know what I mean? So we needed a lot of things to line up for us to actually push this situation. Okay, a crossword with the Riichi. That's okay. Hey, you're allowed to call Riichi in this game. I can't stop you from doing that either. I can't help but notice that I'm kind of running out of safe tiles. 5 of characters is a great safe tile. 3 of circles I'm also willing to throw, right? It's Gambutsu Greg for Left Lord, which means undoubtedly safe. And then a crossword, they cut a 3, but before that, they had cut a 6, so they're not waiting with a 4-5 in their hand. Thusly, we could probably cut that 3 of circles and be fine. It's okay. Genuinely okay. And it's a lot better of a hand this time. I'll tell you that much. Huge ups to Yostar. I didn't even have to sell my soul. I didn't even have to bark like a dog. I didn't even have to promise that I'll do the gotcha afterwards. So this is a great moment for us. A lot of pairs in our hand. And I'm starting to get greedy. Oh my god. If I draw into a West Wind, Okay, now thank God you saved me from myself. You've unironically saved me from myself. Because if I drew into a West Wind, I would have gone for half flush, and I don't think that would have been correct. I don't think that would have been correct at all. Okay, not terrible. I mean, I'm probably just gonna pawn into the red dragon and then be in Tenpai for a 6 of circles or a 7 of circles. That doesn't feel that bad. Ah, but there's no way we're supposed to keep that. There's no way we're supposed to keep that. Because even now, I can draw into something awesome like... I guess 4 of bamboo isn't that good, but it would be Riichi red 5. Like, there are merits of keeping this random 5 of bamboo. It's not that random when you actually think about it. It allows us to accept a few tiles to get into Tenpai ourselves. So, if the red dragon comes out, no. No. Okay, Yusong, think about this, okay? Let's make an informed decision. Me looking up, all the candidates before voting day. 3 red 5s are gone. Oh, man, I am in Tenpai. I got 2 copies of this and 4 copies of the 6. I have a ready hand. It is not a high-scoring hand, but it is a high-scoring hand. It's 3 Han 30, and I got a whole bunch of these. Oh, my God. I want to push it. I see 3 red 5s. I see none Dora left beef, and it's up against the dealer Riichi. Left Lord's going in the Death Note for sure. Let's see what happens. I'm getting owned, folks. My luck is so bad lately. Oh my God. Closed, wait, give, oh. The Sanshoku. There's no way. I think that was defensible because of the... It was a ready hand and it was a high scoring hand and the weight wasn't that bad. East 1, repeat 1, deal in sadness. Oh my God. The new Lana Del Rey song. I'm gonna mute Left Lord just before things get way too emotionally hairy. Emotionally hairy between you and who? Between me and God, quite frankly. Wow. Wow. I'm flabbergasted, folks. There's no way. If we D rank, oh my, don't even think about that. Honestly, don't sweat it, King. Like, if you D rank, it'll be okay, but we shouldn't think about that. Let's just keep our eyes on the prize. We're still very early in this game. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we're still in East 1. So, like, we're huge chilling right now. I do want to go for the half flush if it is possible, or the full flush. It doesn't seem amazing just because it's not like we have overflowing bamboo, which is we have a decent number of bamboo tiles. White dragon goes incredibly hard here. The Dora is the 4 of characters. If we draw into a 5 of characters, it's going to be really hard for me to tear up that 5-6 shape. So, we got to let the tiles guide it. Oh, my God. Had left, okay. Okay. 3 Han 30. 3 Han 30. That is 3 Han 30. It must be. That's 3,900 points. Plus I had the wind in my sails. 3 Han 30 is 3,900 plus 3,300. That's definitely enough to constitute a high scoring hand. Like, I don't know who needs to hear that. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm trying to talk to the manager of this game. There doesn't exist one. There absolutely doesn't exist one. It's okay. We got 2 more dealer seats coming up. Oh my God. I'm begging you to return to uploading winning POVs. I know. I hear you. I genuinely, I long for those days too. I miss the mountains as well. Alice Ripley, next to normal, original Broadway cast recording. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I draw into... Okay, that's too dank. I have to go for... I have to go for the full flush now. I have the full flush red 5 is Hanemon. It's 5 Han for full flush open. Is this pure straight? This is right now. This is 1, 2, 3. Is this actually pure straight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is pure straight. So right now it's pure straight red 5. I'm about to deal in again. I'm literally. I don't know if this hand improves ever. This is 7 Han. I'm not coming back for 50%. I'm coming back for all. That's outrageous! That's genuinely outrageous! Are you... They hit me with another Sanshoku! I called Riichi there for a Baimon. Riichi, closed half flush, which is 6 Han. Red 5. Baimon. There's no, like... On a terminal dial. Wow. I'm about to resend it in the Jade Room, by the way. I know I shouldn't, but like, this is the shortest Maka spit on me of all time. But I feel like I just got owned twice and they didn't, like, no one even bought me dinner first. S+. Oh my god. I play this flawlessly. It's... So this was just the unluckiest game of all time. Right? Everyone see, I'm not hallucinating this. Can I get a whoop whoop in the comment section if you also are bearing witness to this? Fine, but the idea remains the same. Yeah, and now I'm getting rid of a danger style. Yeah, of course I don't Riichi here. Riichi is even correct because I have a Vaimon and they can't play defense. I have a Vaimon with a good weight and they can't play defense and I'm cutting a terminal tile. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's okay. There's no one to pin the tail on. I am the one that they pin the tail on. It's okay. Minus 225? No. I think that's an appropriate amount. Don't spend it all. I think that's actually an appropriate amount to take away. Holy mackerel. That is outrageous. That is so horrifically meteorite coming through your attic and blowing up your house levels of unluckiness there. That is like a Chekhovian amount of tragedy right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm okay. Yeah. I just remembered that this is a YouTube channel and I you know, this is a video meant for consumption by other people. I hear you. I'm back. I absolutely hear you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Minus 225. Seen any good movies lately? No, we can't just go back to normal. We can't go back to normal. Speaking of pinning a tail on a donkey, do you think that I really want to go I want to go do a petting zoo. Sometimes I'll see targeted Instagram. They must know I'm emotionally weak. They must know I'm emotionally weak right now. Because sometimes I'll get targeted ads for petting zoo. I mean, they might think that I have a family. You know what I mean? And it's like, Lamau. No. Have you seen my dating app activity? Surely Instagram talks with Hinge, and you see that both of you have gotten 0 activity over the last checks notes 31 days or something. So like, you know, they probably can just tell that I'm emotionally fragile. So they're serving me up all these ads or these shorts that are like, oh, I had a magical experience here at this petting zoo. You could come visit for a price. You know what I mean? They're definitely advertisements more than anything, but I'd like to go to a petting zoo. That would just be nice, you know? Commune with animals. Animals are never going to take 225 of your Mahjong Soul ELO away from you. By the way, I'm in the dealer seat right now. I would actually love to win this one. I don't know if anyone's listening to me right now, though. Oh my god. Are you there, God? It's me, Yusong. I actually want to win this one. Riichi, Pinfu, 1 Dora, Red 5. I would love that. It's not even that far-fetched with this here. Oh my god. I'm trying to lock in. I'm not even trying. Like, that last game, it was S, followed S minus, S plus, something along those terms. Oh my god. It's not even that good of a pure straight. Riichi, Pinfu. Oh, wow. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, they put Jesus on the cross, and he accepted that. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Yusong, why don't you just get a pet? Here's the thing. I've thought about this a lot recently too. Not because I'm like all in on the loneliness era, but more so just like I might be able to ask my landlord nicely. Because when I moved into this apata, there was like a no pet policy. But I think if I ask my landlord, because sometimes they do, I'm doing like favors for them that aren't like that aren't written in the lease. Oh, can you check this thing? Can you do this thing? It's never anything that like actually ruins my day. It's more like just really small things. So like I don't mind doing them. I'm just trying to be a nice human being. And if I was feeling like I was being taken advantage of, I would absolutely say something. Despite myself being non-confrontational, I'm being like, hey, rent's a lot, so this wasn't written in the lease. Could something reflect? Could you take some off of the top? You know, can I Venmo you a little bit less for the lease this month? You know, something like that. I've done that kind of stuff in the past too, and that's been fine. By the way, Yusong, you feel so tilted right now. You are in this game. You are literally, you are so in this game right now. Don't play like you're dead last. I am begging you, do not play like you're dead last. So I probably could get a small animal. This is the thing. If they designed a Roomba that could go onto a couch and onto a bed without making the bed like utterly gross, you know what I mean? Oh my god, what is this? 4 pairs? I'm supposed to take this as a serious game. I'm supposed to take this game seriously. Oh my god, I have to think about 7 pairs. It sucks, but I do. And even if I don't, if I draw into like 6 of bamboo, that's fine. I can cut 9 followed by 9 and go for maybe all simples or just a regular Riichi Pinfu moment. Oh my god, a 789 San Shokler? Oh. We stare into this kaleidoscope of misery, and we smile, for there was no... This has to be a psyop by a foreign government. I don't know. I don't know. First, he compared himself to Jesus. Okay, that was 3 minutes ago. We gotta let that go. Okay. Secondly, if you're watching from if you're watching this video to fall asleep right now, nope. Look at your phone, max brightness, and I need you to look at what just happened. The second that I stopped going for second pairs, they gave me a 5th pair. Ooh, okay. Right with the Riichi, it's okay. It's actually fine that I'm actually happy for you that you in the dealer seat were able to call Riichi. That's perfectly fine. That's really good, actually. I'm really happy for you. I have a 789 mixed shuffle sequence. It would be awesome to keep this hand somehow closed after all this time. I'm folding, by the way. I'm genuinely fold maxing right now. But we can get rid of this 2 of circles and this 3 of circles and feel pretty good about it, right? That 6 of circles means that they're not waiting with a 4-5. They can't even be waiting with a 1-2. Knowing my luck, I will deal into a double pair wait. For the 3 of circles, you know, the 3 of circles might deal in. And now with the crosser... Oh my god. And you know because they threw it, it didn't deal in. But had I thrown it, it would have dealt in. I just know that in my loins. This must be a simulation. Because this would be far too cruel. A god would never allow this if this was real life. You know what I mean? All suffering has a point. I don't know about that. Have you seen this YouTube series? Like, I don't know. I don't mean to try to... This is not a Jubilee surrounded video. 1 Mahjong player versus 5 people with still hope in their eyes. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of a... Oh my god, they cut the door. And no one else is punished. Really? I'm watching a distinct lack of anyone else getting shadow realmed right now. Remember when I said I would stay calm? If they could invent a Roomba that like goes onto your bed from the floor and like, I don't know, it has a different brush for the bed than it does the floor. You know what I mean? Because the floor is dirty. Then I feel like I would genuinely talk to my landlord. And be like, can I get an animal? That it would be awesome. I think it would improve my quality of life, and I don't know, maybe it would improve your quality of life, knowing that you did something kind of nice for a tenant. I don't know. You saw what else is going on in your life? I'm trying to. I was telling my therapist, and this was like a week ago. I was telling her like, I'm so afraid to acknowledge when something good happens because and this is real. You might think like I think there's a certain brand of internet. Hang on. This is right, but it feels bad. Like, it all feels so bad. So what is the nut draw? 5 of characters followed by 6 of characters, right? Not even for any Sanshoku madness. It's literally because I want the Dora. Green dragon, red 5/1 Dora. This hand, I opened it up. It's not that bad. Like, the rest of my shapes are decent. The 2/4 shape is the worst. So the nut draw is a 3 of characters or a 5 of characters right now. Like, either of those would be totally fine. Unfortunately, pawn and she with everything else in my hand, though. Oh my god, I'm begging you. I'm begging you for a good tile here. I'm begging you. I'm broken. I'm genuinely I'm broken. I was telling her about, like, you know, I think I'm afraid to acknowledge. I was even afraid to tell my therapist that, like, when good things happen, whether it's like a small career win or if I'm having like a good day because of XYZ, or if it was like, you know, I've talked a lot about me doing bad improv comedy, the classic, you know what I mean? Absolutely the classic right there. But like, but whenever something has been like affirming to the point of like, oh, maybe Yusong has a little comedic sauce, I'm just like, I don't want to face it. I don't want to face it. And it got to the point where I realized I was scared of telling my therapist anything that could inspire any envy whatsoever. And I don't think that my therapist would be jealous of me. It's more so like, it doesn't matter who the person on the other end of the line is. It's more just like, if I say something good, it might sound like I'm bragging. And if I'm bragging and it makes someone else feel bad, then what's the difference between me and a war criminal? Now, there is this online brand of, I think, content or comedy or tweeting that's like, I make my therapist laugh, and that's the real victory. And I think that stuff is pretty funny. Not gonna lie to you, I think that stuff is pretty funny. I'm literally begging you to just give me a 3 of, this stinks. This guy stinks. I want to be able to accept more tiles. This guy stinks. There's no right answer here. Keeping 2 pairs is good. Now I can no longer pawn. So maybe I should have cut 6 of bamboo if I'm doing. Oh my god. And now now I'm lost. And this is why I guess I wanted to keep 2 pairs, because now I'm really miserable with 1 pair, you know? I can no longer pawn. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. I have 0 safe tiles, dude. That's the door. Well, bon freaking appetit. I genuinely, my heart stopped. Like, I don't... Everything... I literally felt time pause for a second. Satoru Gojo casting Infinite Void in the subway station. I mean, what do you want from me here? I literally... of course it doesn't matter. Of course it's all a nihilistic mess. Oh my god. 3 of circles? Okay. 5 and an 8 of circles. I'm still in this game. Please do not play like you're in dead last. Yusong, I'm begging you. Is there anyone home? I'm begging you. There's this online brand of like tweet or whatever. It's like, I make my therapist laugh, or my therapist says that I'm her favorite or whatever. And I think, you know, it's funny. And there's a right to freedom of speech and freedom of expression. I personally, like, my philosophy with therapy is that it's expensive. And I want to take it as seriously as possible. So I think there's a part of me that always wants to make someone else laugh. That's just Yusong in a nutshell, you know? But I never say anything in therapy that's not like trying to unironically somehow improve my life. Like that is always the goal. If I draw into 2 or a 7 of circles, this is pure straight. Am I happy about this? No. like no. It's a single tile weight and it feels bad. It's just all simples. And maybe it's not 3 concealed triplets either. If I draw into 7 of circles, I'm still not that miserable. It's Riichi all simples. It's not even that bad. I have a Suji trap set for the 8 of bamboo. Do I pawn here? Yeah, I think I do. Just being in Tenpai is pretty nice. It's not a good Tenpai, but maybe we get onto a double-sided weight and then we call con. Okay, well, you've got something cooking up and that's terrible. Okay, this hand suddenly just got a little bit interesting. There's a fricked up world where we win off of 3 concealed triplets. All simples, 3 concealed triplets. I might even call Riichi on that thing. Hakutua, you know? Nope. One of characters is not really what we're looking for. I think where this comes from is that, like, as I was growing up, I don't know how this happened. I think it was like the luck of the draw. And by the luck of the draw, I mean bad RNG. Sure, right? If I sumo, this is awesome. It's Riichi sumo 3 concealed triplets. But explicitly if I sumo. If I ron somebody else off of a 6 of circles or an 8 of bamboo, which by the way isn't even that unlikely. The Suji trap set, it's literally just Riichi all simple. So it doesn't feel as good. But 2 Han is 2 Han, and I'm not in last place right now. I mean, theoretically I am. Theoretically I am. That's okay. Surely. The bad luck, like, every drought must end, no? I don't mean to get philosophical or whatever, but, like, surely each drought, the rain... I embrace this. Okay. Well, one of us is gonna have the greatest day of our lives. Let's find out who. Dude, 6 of circles doesn't even look that bad right now. 6 of circles looks actually pretty good. It's inside Suji. I have 2 inadvertent Suji traps set up right now. And no one cares? That's so dangerous. Oh my god. I can't play this game. I genuinely can't play this game. It's so scary. Like, this is Kojima's got nothing on this. I'm sorry. There's nothing like the horror of Riichi Mahjong. There just really isn't. I thought that was my winning tile. That's how lost in the sauce that I am. It's not my winning tile at all. It's an 8 of characters I'm winning for. An 8 of bamboo. Lucky discard. No one cares about Suji. Oh my god. This is untenable. This is truly untenable. Really? My weight is explicitly better. No. My weight is explicitly better. 3, at best, 3 copies left. I mean, I'm not saying I had 2. Okay, I can play like I'm in last. It just, there's no way. There's no way, man. Like, I just want to upload a win. I just want to upload a win. Oh my god. I got the No Not November discards. I can't do it. I can't do it. I think the reason that I got this chip on my shoulder is because as I was growing up, luck of the bad RNG. I grew up in private school, but there were not in private school, Jesus Christ, in public school. I've never been to private school. In upstate New York. And everyone was just hyper competitive for some reason. It was as if it was like, you would expect that from a private school, but not from, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's maybe closed-minded of me. But I was just like so surprised at how competitive it was. And then it was the type of competitiveness that I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Riichi, white DZ, nothing. Yeah, I call that Riichi. Why not? It's 2 Han. It's a decent start. You know what I mean? 6 of circles is also not a bad draw necessarily. Sure, it's not good, but like, sure, I could maybe wait for the Dora. I don't even think that that's like a ludicrous decision to be made. Just because we'd like a 3rd Han, right? We definitely are in the position where we need a little bit more score. A crossguard, like, that should arguably be fine, but I'm pissed. You know what I mean? Because I've been playing like that for the past 30 minutes. Jesus Christ. And like that has led me to utter devastation and ruin. I gave a crossguard in my last game Ipatsu twice because of decisions like that. Discards like that. Inconspicuous terminal tile discards. Maybe they know something. That's not even a terminal tile. I could very well have it. It doesn't even matter. And like I grew up in like my friends or the people that were around me would brag in an effort to make you feel jealous and to put you down about like their test scores or their grades or the you know, video game consoles, you know, just like there was a lot of bragging, and it made me genuinely like so upset to the point where it's clearly like I just never want to do that to another human being. But now I'm allergic to acknowledging when anything good, like if anything good happens, I keep it to myself. But even just between me and myself, I don't really like allow it to flourish or to actually even like exist in the world for even just a millisecond. But and while, you know, on paper it might be nice, it might prevent someone else from feeling sad, you know, if they hear something that they happen to be jealous of or envious of or whatever stuff that they're bringing into the situation. It also is not helpful to me because I need to be able to look at good things and to hold them. Otherwise, if you just like look back at the Rolodex of memories you got going on, it's like, oh, bad, because like nothing good was ever held, you know? So I'm definitely trying. A lot of my recent therapy homework, again, I'm taking this really seriously. I'm not trying to make anyone laugh. The only reason that I brought that up in the first place is because I unironically said, like, if I make someone jealous, what's the difference between me and a war criminal? That's real. That was a real thing. And I wasn't saying that to be funny. As hyperbolic as it is, I was genuinely saying that, and I was surprised afterwards that I was like, wait, I feel that? That is a belief that I hold to be true. Thank you. I just watched a crosshair get away with murder. On God, I deserved 3 Oradora with this hand. Like, no. Karmically, I deserved 3 Oradora for this hand. This is just straight up unbelievable. So I'm trying to, yeah, a lot of the homework has been try to accept when someone says something nice. Not that, and I've kind of, it's the boy who cried paid chatter, you know? In the community, whenever anyone says something nice, I'll say, check your PayPal. And I think it's a funny bit. I genuinely think it's a funny bit, but it's probably symptomatic of this. So, but now it's the boy who cried, check your PayPal. So it's like, I can't tell if people are saying nice things because it's yes-anding the check your PayPal thing, or because people are saying nice things to say nice things. I'm not sure. And you know what? That's on me. Man, that's genuinely on me. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence could unironically exist here. What do we want to draw into? 4 of characters followed by a pair. Why 4 of characters is the Dora, and it would allow us to get a triple-sided weight, and that triple-sided weight would even allow us to accept another Dora. So we're definitely counting some chickens before they hatch right now. Currently, we don't even have 1 Dora in our hand, but I'll take any port in a storm. Any Tenpai right now would be a good Tenpai. Okay, sure. Now I can accept a 4 of circles, and that wouldn't even feel that bad. This shape is not as strong as it once was, right? A lot of the 1 of characters are already discarded. I don't feel great about that, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Sure, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a weirdo situation where I'm like, one of you is going to be the pair. I don't know which one. It depends if we draw into another 1 or a 4 of circles or another 5 or an 8 of bamboo. That's going to really decide which one of you gets discarded and which one of you stays in the hand forever. Okay, well, now there's an entirely new monkey wrench into this situation where, no, there's not. I'm getting rid of this 3 of circles. The pure double sequence is a nice dream, right? It's a nice thing to fantasize about. But I don't think it's actually going to happen, because there's only 1 copy of it left, and now I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. So the nut draw right now is red 5 of bamboo. Riichi, Pinfu, triple-sided weight, red 5 Dora. Like, that is so effing good, it's not even funny. Me in therapy trying to take it as seriously as possible. I do call this Riichi. Loathsome as it is to discard a 5, But this is fine. It's Riichi, Pinfu, 1 Dora. We get to accept another Dora, and I don't know if you're seeing the thumbnail-worthy weight on your screen right now, but it is a triple-sided banger. I don't think any... Like, these are the worst tiles to wait for in this specific round, because obviously 4 of characters is dangerous, and if other gamers are playing with their monitors on and their brains on, they should know that tiles that are Suji to the Dora, aka 1 of characters, and 7, you're nuts. There's just no way. I can't believe that. There's just no way. Like, I know, like, there's just no way. There's just no way. At best, you know that I'm not waiting with a 6-7. You don't know that I'm not waiting with a 3-4. You absolutely do not know that. I'm mocking your reviews. East 4. A Crosslord, Red 5, illegal. It's got to be illegal. It must be illegal. Like, I cannot believe that. I genuinely, I cannot believe that. I'm mad. I'm unironically mad in real life. Okay. Sumo Mongon. If there was a god, a Crosslord would have been the dealer as in the middle of this. I hit an Oradora, but I don't think this even matters. It does. It bumps me up to Hanemon status. Okay. Thanks for the aura, Yostar. I don't forgive you. I just don't. I don't forgive you until you've shown that your behavior has actually changed. Like, I don't accept this empty ass apology. Like winning 1 game is like the equivalent of God telling you, "Oh, I'm sorry if I made you feel that way." It's not a good apology. It doesn't make you feel anything at all. Can I tell you something? The most important thing that I learned from couples therapy, I think the most important thing that I think is good for me and for communication is, like, I think I learned this strat. I was about to say jutsu. I learned this jutsu in couples therapy. Fine. Yeah, it's fun. Where it's like, not even if you're in an argument, but even just as you're having a conversation about movies or anything, or just if you're having a conversation about anything, a good way to show someone that you care and to deepen a sense of mutual understanding is to literally repeat back to them what they're saying. Like, just to say the words, "If I'm understanding you correctly, XYZ," where XYZ is literally the thing that they said. And because sometimes you'll be really, really surprised where you completely thought that you were understanding someone, and then you ask them, "So you were meaning this?" And you'll say it back, and they're like, "Actually, no, I didn't mean X, Y, and Z." And then those moments are like huge light bulb moments. It's not good in like the heat of an argument, although it's not bad, right? In the middle of an argument, you can't be like a debate bro about it. You can't be like, so I guess what you're saying is, you know, and try to mischaracterize their judgment. No, that's obviously a really stinky thing to do to someone else. Left floor with the Riichi, I'm out. I don't even care. I don't even care. This is my dealer seat. Someone else calls Insta Riichi. I'm done. That's not a safe tile either. And I'm the only one getting punished. Let me look at your match history. Like, unfathomable. Like, really, I should have cut the Eastern. Doesn't even matter. I'm too tilted. No. I would. You have no idea what I would do. You have no idea how many shoes I'd clean with my mouth to get that match history. It's a lot. It's genuine. It's a lot. There might not even be an upper limit. You know what I mean? Not to quote some linear algebra on you, or just, you know, linear algebra jump scare, but like, yeah, the limit might not exist. It genuinely might not. Left Lord called the Riichi. It would be nice for me to stay in the dealer seat. Don't get me wrong. I know I could probably cut 9 of characters. Like, they're not waiting with a 7-8, but they could be waiting with a pair of the 9s. And I just, like, knowing myself, couldn't you see that? Couldn't you viscerally imagine that? Like, not even just in your mind, but in, like, your arms, in your torso. Thank God. I mean, thank God. This is just like when you see someone, like, getting pulled over for speeding. Like, thank God, basic functionality of society is still happening, is still occurring. So now what do I want to do? Now I just want to, let's keep the wheels of time spinning as fast as humanly possible. All we want to do is win with a 1-on hand. White DZ here would be the nut draw. 7 of bamboo would also go hard. 8 of bamboo is certainly not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Not going to complain about this whatsoever. Do I pawn or cheat anything other than the white dragon? There's a certain perverse temptation to go for a 7 of circles, as that is my weakest shape right now. But I think I must accept the white dragon before doing literally anything. It's not necessarily bad, but we could still accept a 7 of characters even without that 8 of characters. Right, Lord, with the con. If you're watching this video to fall asleep and, your phone is just locked on your nightstand, I'm going to need you to unlock it right now, max brightness, because you'll then see that I have a 6 of circles and an 8 of circles in my hand right now. Right Lord called Khan, and they called Khan on 4 copies of the 7 of circles. I wish I was kidding. I don't think I can pawn here. I don't have a 5th shape in my hand, and it's so bad. Like, it's... unironically, it's so bad. Oh my god, please stop. Please stop. Northwind, I think, is my nut draw, hilariously. I mean, any port in a storm here, but if someone calls Riichi, I'm really going to want to fold. That's so sick. You know how unlikely that is? Because no one can be waiting with a 6-7. Like... I don't think I'm playing poorly. I think I'm just caught up in the devil's waters. I mean, I don't know. Literally, Kabe. It's okay. It's genuinely okay. And if I let the darkness seep in, then the haters win. Oh man, but I want to let the haters win. It's hard not to let the haters win right now. Who are the haters? It's kind of unclear. I think I might be my own biggest hater right now. Yusong, are you gonna do something to reset your spiritual karma? I will say this. I was trying to do some volunteering, and I don't mean like, oh, look at how good of a person he is. I mentioned this on the channel before. They should make volunteering easier. Like, that might sound like a ridiculous thing to say, but I wanted to volunteer at this like food bank. And I was like, and this is like when I had a little bit more time. I was like, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I can do like 2 hours in the morning. And I can like swing that. I can like comfortably swing that. And they were like, well, we can only accept people who are willing to do like 4 hours. And I was like, really? Like, it wouldn't... I obviously didn't say this. I wasn't trying to be a debate bro as I was emailing a charity. But I was like, it wouldn't help at all if I came in for 2 hours. Like that literally wouldn't help at all if I was just hanging out. Like, I don't mean like hanging out like I'm just on my phone, but like actively trying to help. And I get it, I guess. Like, you want there to be a little bit of not bureaucracy for the sake of bureaucracy, but like it's the same thing of getting fingerprinted when you volunteer at the library. Like, it's a little like it can take a long time, and I get why they do it, but you just want to make sure that it's safe, right? You kind of, like, the city kind of has a responsibility. Oh my god, this is so... I'm making myself snooze with this line of dialogue. But, like, the city has a responsibility to protect its citizens, you know? To make sure some Mahjong playing creep isn't volunteering. So, I kind of get it. But they should... I do want to do more just general good, and no, it's not just because I want to win more at Mahjong. That would be the... I mean, hey, if you're volunteering for charity and it's because you want better karma when it comes to playing Riichi Mahjong, at least you're volunteering. That's like chill, actually. Morally, I have no qualms against that. What am I going for with this hand? 3 concealed triplets, 4 concealed triplets, warpath to ruining someone else's Mahjong career. I don't think I'm supposed to pawn here. If I could pawn and it would get me into Tenpai, that would be tight. Now pawn feels a little bit better, right? Pawn and then I'm 1 tile away, but it's just an all triplets hand. An all triplets hand is like fine and dandy. Yikes. This is such a reachable hand. Oh no, I like that you played a Dama 10. It's a high scoring hand even without it. I'm almost in last. Oh my god, without that Riichi, I would have been in last. I'm still at risk of being last right now. I'm last. I'm last right now. Pure straight in the character suit, maybe, but like, that's so like no. It's so specific and sad. Again, my ill-thought parody of Simple and Clean. It's specific and sad is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is how you know this is how you know I'm tilted, because the 9 of bamboo by itself is not like a bad draw. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, right? If I draw into a 7, it's not that bad. At least it does something. I'm gonna discard it immediately, because that's the right discard to do. At least it does something. But every single, like, I'm playing with such a bias right now. Call me Sana in Twice, the way this is a bias. But I'm playing with such a bias right now. Every single bad tile that I draw into, I'm like, yup, I deserve this. Yup, as expected. Sasuga, devilry, you know what I mean? But every single good tile is like, I don't think I'm noticing that. Oh my god. Okay, that is a good tile. 4 of characters, 7 of characters. So if I really want to go for pure straight, I must chi the 7 now. Even though I hate opening up my hand for something as antsy and as nonsense-filled as this. Like, this is nonsense. This is just pure, unadulterated, unpasteurized, farm-to-table nonsense right now. I have to chi the 7. 4 of characters, you're out of your dang mind. The first one, I don't know. But I'm like, how do I win this hand if I don't start pawning and chiing? I guess I could still fold. Folding here is not easy as well. Okay, I mean, I could play it a little bit safer and throw the 5 of bamboo and keep the west wind for a later date. Okay, I don't hate this discard, but they could have had a 5-6 in their hand. Actually, I do hate that discard. It's so close to the Riichi tile. Are you nuts? It's Tsuji to the Dora. Oh my god. If they have a 5-5-6, like, oh my god, they want to accept the 4 of the 7. You're nuts. You better have something that it's worth fighting for, and I don't think that you do. You just... I mean, I know it's Tsuji to the 4, but like... So direct hit Mongon on left lord or right lord gets me second. You've got to be kidding me. Like, I have to do it like this now. Like, I have to. This is... I'm playing off of tilt. This is just pure tilt. Look at this. Look at that pawn. That is an unconscionable pawn. Like, that is... Oh my god. Oh, and I deserve this. I deserve this. And the good news is that I can fold. Is there ever a world where I sumo and I get first? I would have to slurp left lord for 6k. I would have to sumo Baimon. So it'd have to be like all triplets, half flush, 3 cons, 4 Dora. Like, I would like a lot of really stupid stuff would need to happen. So a Mahjong tip, when you're going for a half flush, whether or not it's good, you always want to discard all of one suit before the other. You don't want to be mixing and matching, just because right now left lord doesn't know if I'm going for circle suit tiles or for bamboo suit tiles, and they might discard some circle suit tiles incidentally, which would be awesome for me. Okay, white dragon pair goes hard. We can't get the big 3 dragons Yakuman anymore, but that's okay. They don't know. Someone's thinking about pawning this. That's the only other explanation. So someone has 2 copies of the 3 of circles. Wow, someone's taking a million years. So in IRL Mahjong, I would call chi, and in that second, if someone else doesn't also call pawn, then I just get the chi. So a lot of the 3s are gone. That's fair. It's absolutely fair. So now I can't have all triplets. So what am I even doing here? What am I even going for? Half flush white dragon. That's 3 Han. So I literally need a white, like, I need a white dragon and red 5. Like, oh my god. And it's not like you're just gonna give me red 5. Oh, I can't even con. Oh, I can't even con anything in my hand. I'm 1 tile away from 10 by what the? Okay. White dragon half flush, 1 Dora guaranteed. It's kind of nice. You just gave me a manga. Oh my god. I don't know what to do here. Understatement of the century. Were you the one with the pair of the 2s? Or the pair of the 3s? I could cut this. Or I could cut this. This means that I never have to throw a 4 of circles in my entire life. If I draw into it. So that's kind of nice. If you sumo Mongon, I'm doomed. And you conned into Riichi, which represents a big range. Not to use poker parlance too much, but like... I need that. I need left lord to cut 2 of circles. That is not a tile that I need right now. And if White Dragon comes out, I do have to pawn. So, okay. The first good news I've seen in a decade and a half. White Dragon. White Dragon. If I sumo Mangan, I don't think that even changes that much. So I don't even know if folding here is right. Oh my god. This is kind of... It didn't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna break my mechanical keyboard. I want to. We might. That's okay. It's genuinely okay. It's okay. In the situation where a sumo Mangan is not enough, is it just worth the laydown? I got the highest. Oh, did you see that, by the way? I got the highest grade out of it. I have to make it through 20 more tiles where they don't win. I shouldn't have pawned this east wind, dude. But you can't see the starting hand and make me want to play it normally. Never in a million years. I explicitly said that I'm playing on tilt. Okay. Oh man, I'm like... I'm glad that this was right. This chi is unequivocally correct. And you just want me to fold at this point. Yeah, because these are a little too spicy. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, man, that sucks. South 3, right, Lord push. I knew it from a million miles away. Like, I knew it from a million miles away. You're perfect Ishantan here. And like they're not on a pair weight, they can have a 1-2. I mean, it's not great odds, but you don't have anything that's safe, you know? This is This was fine. Oh my god. So this is prevalent wind, all triplets. With a 3 concealed triplets chance if you sumo. This is enough to fight for? Are you kidding me? I mean, they don't have any safe tiles. So you might as well. Oh my god. Folks, I'm not gonna lie. Harrowing loss today. Harrowing loss. Losses, even. Not quite. This is, I just uploaded an hour-long YouTube. If you're watching this, it means that I uploaded an hour-long YouTube video where I just took L's. going to do it for today's video. If you enjoy the genre, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting me on Patreon. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. I don't mean to rush the outro like I'm genuinely, like, upset. I promise I'm genuinely okay. I'm just a little tilted from the game. Anyway, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.